According to a study by Rescue Time, the average person picks up their phone 58 times a day and spends over 3 hours just staring at the screen. But when was the last time you read an entire book chapter without the itch to check a notification? We live in a state of constant fragmentation. Busy all day, yet rarely making progress on what truly matters. This isn't laziness. You've been out-engineered by the attention economy. To fight back, we turn to Cal Newport. He's an associate professor of computer science at Georgetown University and the best-selling author of Deep Work and Digital Minimalism. Unlike typical self-help gurus, Newport's strategies are grounded in computer science, psychology, and history. He studies digital distraction not to moralize, but to engineer a solution. His radical premise: in the 21st century, the ability to focus deeply is your single greatest competitive advantage. Newport defines deep work as the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's how you master complicated information quickly and produce high-quality results in less time. The opposite shallow work is the busy work that clogs our days. Checking emails, instant messages, mindless scrolling. Shallow work feels productive, but adds little real value. The tragedy? Most of us spend our entire day in a shallow state, while deep work, the very thing that moves the needle, gets pushed to the margins. Here's what makes this urgent. Deep work is becoming extremely rare at the exact moment. It's becoming extremely valuable. In an economy that rewards innovation and complex problem-solving, people who can go deep will dominate. Those who can't will be left behind. Newport argues that deep work is a superpower hiding in plain sight. But you can't just hope to be focused. You must deliberately train your mind and structure your environment. That's where his philosophy of digital minimalism comes in. It's not about quitting technology, it's about using it with high intentionality. Newport writes, "Focus your online time on a small number of carefully selected activities that strongly support things you value, and then happily miss out on everything else." You must ruthlessly curate your digital life. And the most immediate, powerful step is to break the physical attachment to your phone. Newport recommends a simple but radical tactic that many now call the phone foyer method. When you arrive home, instead of carrying your phone into your living space, leave it in a designated spot by the entrance, a foyer, a hallway dock. By making your phone invisible, you remove the cue that triggers the automatic habit loop of mindless scrolling. Suddenly, in-between moments of boredom become opportunities for reflection, conversation, or focused work. The device no longer owns your attention. This isn't just a productivity hack. Newport points to the work of neuroscientist Winifred Gallagher, who writes, "Who you are is what you pay attention to." If your attention is constantly shattered, your sense of self feels fragmented. But when you build a life of deep focus, you discover something profound. Concentrating deeply generates a flow state where time dissolves and you feel truly alive. Deep work becomes a source of deep meaning. So here's your challenge for this week, directly inspired by Newport's teachings. When you get home, try the phone foyer method. Leave your phone by the door and don't touch it for the first hour. Use that reclaimed hour to read 10 pages of a book, journal, or work on something that demands your full brain power. Notice the resistance. That's your brain craving a dopamine hit. Push through. This single act is the start of reclaiming your cognitive freedom. Cal Newport reminds us that in a world engineered to distract, the ability to focus is an act of rebellion. It's how you produce value, cultivate meaning, and ultimately craft a life that feels like your own. So ask yourself, what will you create with your reclaimed attention? Until next time, stay deep.